Ну что ж, господа, всем привет, всем здравствуйте, с вами Скэтман, сегодня с вами Kingdom Come Deliverance, и поехали. Тум-пик-пок, па-пу-пи-пи-пик-па-пик-пок, пик-пук-пак, пум-па-пик-пу-пик-па-пи-по-пик. Так, поехали. Все напел, а теперь поехали. Поэт Бучер, поэт Лазер. Здравствуйте, господа. Избавление от королевства пришло. Приходи. Доставочка королевства подъехала. Па-па-пам, па-пам-па-пам. Тум-тум-там, тум-та-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. Ты не умеешь делать название стримов, поэтому я поменял, если что. Так. Ну давай. Королевство пришло избавление. И почему ты поменял? Объясни, пожалуйста, Лазер. Ну ладно, окей, как скажешь, я не против. Так. Что, поехали с Азаву. Какие же теку игры, зачем два раза звание дублировать? Во-первых, на разных сайтах оно по-разному отображается. А у меня универсальное название для всех сайтов. Вот, а во-вторых, название стрима, по-моему, не везде указывается, а только игра. Сейчас точно скажу. Ну, типа... Забавный привет. 100к за 100 убийств киллы, это просто жесть. Типа, даже если был бы... Ну, то есть, просто конвертируй это, убить киллу за 1 косарь рублей. Лучше бы вообще бы награду не писали. Типа, если это квест на анлок шмоток, то так и напишите в награде анлок шмоток, а не 100к рублей. Ну, серьезно? Что за бред? Просто конвертируй. Убей киллу за косарь. Ну, да, легко. Я вообще его ни разу в жизни не убивал. Тут надо это сделать 100 раз. Такие, подкинем-ка им пороху в эту игру, да? Косарь 1 раз убить можно, но 100. Да нифиг, какая разница. Да просто убить 1 раз можно, 100 раз. В целом, еще меня бесит в целом концепция того, что надо килл убить 100 раз. В принципе, сложно придумать себе награду, которая бы оправдала бы это. Но сам факт, 100 раз убийств киллы. Вы по что, в Таркове квест есть, там есть развязка локации, это торговый центр, ультра который, и по ней бегает босс местный, там, с пулеметом или с каким-то там оружием, короче, страшным. Он в топовой броне, он очень страшный, всех выносит. Вот, и его нужно убить по одному из квестов 100 раз. То есть, минимум 100 раз прийти на эту локацию и первым дойти до босса и убить его. То есть ты же не один-то попадаешь на локацию, а еще с другими чуваками. Так вот, конкуренция довольно высокая. То есть помимо того, что, короче, скорее всего, ты босса не убьешь, тебя чуваки убьют. Не факт, что босс вообще заспавнится, да. И это надо сделать 100 раз. Он часто глючит, становится лапочкой, говорит Бучер. Ну, не знаю, меня как-то он заглючил, убил меня гранатой, так что я не видел, что он вообще ее бросает. Йоханка, привет.
How are you getting on?
How do you think? Badly, that's how. Since you let us down, if you must know.
Oh. What's happened?
You promised to help me with the wounded. And what happened with that? A lot of good people died
Да,
because of you.
это правда. Я сделал, что мог. Ну нет, это неправда.
I'm sorry about what happened. But I did my utmost. Truly.
Нет.
But those were complicated cases. By the time I was able to get hold of everything that was needed and prepare remedies, it was already too late. There was nothing more that could be done. Even you and Brother Nicodemus were at a loss most of the time.
I hope you mean it sincerely. It's true it was no easy matter.
Да,
What is it you wanted
мне
anyway?
искренне жаль, но я никогда не старался.
I just stopped by to see how you were doing. I was thinking you might be glad to see a familiar face.
Только не
That's
это
true
лицо.
enough. There's no end to the work that needs doing here, and I've little or no help. Everyone's got a problem, and it feels like I'm the only one in the whole world who's able to help them. And Matthias, he worries me most of all. Brother Nicodemus helped me to move him here after what happened in Merhoyed. But he's still lying in a fever, and nothing seems to help.
I'm sorry to hear it. To be honest, you look all done in.
I know. I'm constantly on my feet, and when I get a chance to rest for a while, I don't sleep well. I keep having peculiar dreams and waking up. I get up in the morning, feeling like I haven't slept at all.
Ад какой-то.
I brought you something.
Для больных, да?
That's sweet of you. What is it?
Давай
I've got a bit of spare
несколько
coin,
грошей.
and I was thinking maybe you could use it.
We certainly could. That would be a great help.
I'd like to give you 360 groschen.
Thanks, Henry. You're an angel.
Изи. Плюс 24,5 миллионов. Вчера красную ключ-карту. Найс зашел в меченку. Неплохо, неплохо. Неплохо. Поздравляю. Так. Мадонна и Сазавы. Зашу проверить Ханку, узнать, как она поживает, но признав в ней, что ей снятся странные сны, в которых ей является Дева Мария. Это опасно. Пойдете с батом Никодимом поболтаем, к слову. Как там по поводу чумы? Ничего? Пофиг еще.
I'd like first. Well.
Well.
For the love of God! What have you been doing?
What's wrong with Matthias?
As I said, his wound isn't healing, and he has a constant fever. Me and Brother Nicodemus are at a loss. We tried everything we could think of. I pray every night to Our Lady to heal him. If only he'd get better.
Ah, poor Matthias. After all he's been through. I'll pray for him too.
Я собирался покупать ли веченку или нет. Решил купить в итоге. Окупился в 100 раз почти, что за 250к купить. Купил. Да, меченка, конечно, стоит того.
You know, I could get you some potion to help calm you down so you can sleep.
Thanks. But there's no point in it. Brother Nicodemus already tried and it didn't help.
Oh, I see.
А у меня мясо
I
есть?
brought you some.
That's sweet.
I've got quite.
Ну, типа...
Thank you so much. This will help us a lot. We've barely got enough to eat, you know?
Glad to be of help.
А, будут еще наловить мясо.
Goodbye.
Так, а где там Матей-то, кстати? Вот он. Блин, бедняга. Сейнт Джейкобс. Филипп.
Good luck to you.
Томас, привет. Ну, давайте поболтаем еще с Йоханкой.
Henry!
What do you mean? Peculiar dreams?
The same one. Over and over. In it, the Virgin Mary appears to me.
The Blessed Virgin? Really?
Really, she looks Just like in the painting over the altar in Sasau Church. I always dream that I'm back in Scarlet again. Like before. Before everything.
I understand.
I'm standing at the foot of the hill, with the castle behind me, by the walkway leading to the ore-washing tanks, near the woods. Uncle used to work there. I'm bringing him some food, going towards the pond. Then everything suddenly goes dark. I carry on uphill, along the stone channel up to the mouth of a huge cave. I go inside and the darkness surrounds me. But I keep going, and then I see sitting there in the dark.
Who? Who do you see?
The devil. He scowls at me with these horrible eyes. Then everything becomes
дьявол или
engulfed
Деву
in
Марию?
flames, and I try to flee from them. I run through the cave, but I can't find the way out. I can hear the devil behind me laughing.
Ну подожди, Кулер.
When I can run no longer, I stop, and the flames catch up with me, and then I die. Then I wake up, still feeling the heat of the flames, and I can't get back to sleep again. All I can do is kneel by my bed and pray until morning.
Жуть какая. Сейчас, секундочку.
I can't. I just can't. I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Так.
You said something about the Virgin Mary?
Yes, she's always there with me until it goes dark. She goes to the cave with me, but she doesn't go inside.
And you have that same dream every night?
Night after night. It started some time ago and it never ends.
Охренеть.
Have you told anyone about it?
No. No one at all, except for you. I was afraid people would think I was losing my mind.
Right. Well, it does sound a bit, you know, mad.
I know. Sometimes I think so myself. But then, when the dream keeps coming back, I think it must mean something.
Не может, а должен.
You're right. That's no ordinary dream you're talking about.
Exactly. I'm glad you don't think I'm mad. I was thinking, you know, that maybe I should go there, but the truth is, I'm afraid. And anyway, I can't leave here. So, I was wondering, since you're here, whether you wouldn't go there and have a look around for me. You're able to take care of yourself. After all, you've been in battle.
Okay.
All right. If it means you'll be able to sleep peacefully again, I'll go there, but what exactly do you want me to do there?
I don't know. Just go there
Infernальный
and see
сон.
if there's anything weird there. And then come and tell me.
Of course. Take care of yourself, and I hope things get better. With you and Matthias and everything.
Thanks, Henry.
Everything. У остальных. И совсем, а не у остальных. Ну да ладно.
Henry. Good luck then.
Репутация повысилась. В Сазаве в целом. Ну, чуть-чуть, кстати, скальские беженцы за счет мяса, видимо, это такие, ладно, живи. К слову, денег-то у нас реально немного осталось. Окей. Поехали? Поскакали. Паломник.
I feel quite hungry.
Mercy!
Ну, вино бахни.
Please, sir.
What's happened?
I've walked all the way from Kut so I can...
Еще один с чистой тупицей. Ну, что
Wouldn't you
вы...
rather have shoes?
What do you mean, sir?
Just what I said. I'll give you a pair of shoes.
Да, держи.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I seldom meet such a good Samaritan. God shall repay you.
Anytime. Take care now.
Чё-то много паломников как-то ходит. Бан все равно босиком идет почему-то. Еще паломник.
Want to earn a bit of coin?
Сидит на
There's
пеньке.
plenty. Quick! Quick, before he gets away! This won't take long.
Охренеть.
What's the matter? Come on. I'm going to enjoy this.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой!
Herrgott!
Herrgott! Давай, давай, давай. Herrgott!
Got weak at the knees, have you?
Это разбойники в латах или дезертиры и прочие? Дезертиры, ты имеешь в виду половецкие?
I'll slaughter you!
Нет, это разбойники в латах.
Bollocks!
Крутые разбойники вообще. Да офигеть, ты живучий, чувак! Пора умирать! Фу, может и богемские дезертиры, кто знает. Ну, типа сейчас они называются разбойник. Может быть, когда-то они были дезертирами, сейчас это разбойник-разбойник. Так. Самые дорогие вещи с них мы снимем. Я булавой пристава сейчас пользуюсь, да? Щит, кабанья спина нужен. Так. Бахнем пивка после столь славной битвы. Так, ладно. Люцернский молот. Ого. А, я понял, это двуручное оружие. Меч Лангина. Неплохо. Еще один или так просто? Где мужик, что я заманил? Он убежал. Обычно их нанимают. Ну, в смысле, что жалкий крестьянин, да, он всегда тагерит нас, сам убегает потом куда-нибудь. Нам бы заночевать бы где-нибудь. Было бы неплохо.
Yeah.
Тут я лагерь зачистил. А вот и мужик, походу. Да, крестьянин. Ну-ка, стой давай. Куда ты делся? Блин. Только что увидел, исчез. Надо было с лошади его бахнуть по спине. Тут тоже лагерь разбойников, смотрю, обновился. Чё, не понял, что произошло?
Hey, who's that? Christ! Oh, Christ!
Без брони-то вас легко убивать. А ну!
Camp life sure ain't easy. Someone there?
Мимо.
Now I've got you. You'll pay dearly for shooting. Come here. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. You call that combat?
У вас вроде трое должно было быть, нет? Мне показалось? Так. Ничего особенно ценного. О, еда есть. Дуэлянт. Боевой молот с шипами. Такое себе. Ну! Убежать хотелось. Так, надо убедиться, что больше никого не осталось. И можно поспать, прилечь. Оп.
Yeah.
Тут типа все еще догорают строения. Да ладно, камон. Так. Она написал путь туда, который звал поход во сне по мосткам через речку, лицом к водокачкам возле леса, оставив замок Скарлетт за спиной. Потом он проходит мимо водокачек к каменистому потоку и следует вдоль него, пока он не приводит ее ко входу к пещеру. Ну, я так понимаю, что либо сюда, либо сюда. Вполне возможно, что сюда, в эту пещеру.
Yeah.
По мосткам.
Castle behind me. The footbridge to the pools. This looks like the place Johanka described. What was it she said? I should go to the waterworks. And this is where they wash the ore. According to what Johanka said, I should go uphill somewhere here.
Yeah.
pond in the middle. Johanka mentioned some stony watercourse. There was a stream here that supplied those. A stony channel. Let's see where that leads.
Тут их два, вот в чем дело. А, ну, упрощение задачи. Ну, то есть я выбрал правильно
There's
координаты.
an entrance up there. Could that be it? Well, this is it. I thought it was supposed to be a big cave. Oh, maybe it's bigger on the inside. Oh, Christ, poor wretch. No doubt he wanted to raise the alarm about the raid on Skalitz, but those bastards got him.
Бедняга. Посмотри шахту.
Oh, Jesus, something stinks here. Oh, fuck.
Ох, ядрен.
Jesus Christ. He was only a boy. How in Christ's name did they get here? A shaft leading to the surface. Maybe someone threw those people down here. A Skalitz Waffenrock. Maybe Sir Radzig sent someone here to check on things. That didn't turn out too well. Poor wretch. What did he do to deserve such a fate? He looks like he was well healed, judging from what's left of him. Maybe a merchant who took a shortcut this way to avoid paying customs? Looks like a human, judging by the kaftan. Poetic justice.
Poetic justice. Нам надо наверх сейчас забраться.
Blood. A lot of it. And it's been here quite a while. Something's very fishy here. It looks like the blood leads to that hut.
Сапог лежит. Выглядит как не очень безопасное местечко. Ну, привет.
That's odd. It looks like someone is living here. This is very fishy. All those corpses down below.
Это у него на щите дьявол? Ты нарушаешь закон?
There's someone. What the hell are you looking for here?
Скалицкий воин.
What in the name of God are you doing here?
I hid here when Skalitz was raided, and now I'm keeping guard until his lordship returns.
Oh, you belong to the Skalitz garrison.
Yeah. Are you blind or deaf? You thought there was no one here and you could come and loot the place, did you? Well, you thought wrong, you thieving magpie. And you'll answer to cold steel.
But just a minute. I'm from Skalitz, and I know all the guards. I never saw you there.
Then you can't be from Skalitz, or I'd remember your face.
Oh? Tell me then, what's the name of the miller's daughter?
Yitka.
It's Teresa, you lying bastard.
All right, you got me. I just wanted to hide out here. I figured no one would look for me after what happened. So who sent you here? You all in a rocket, Sam? On account of me killing his son?
Черт. Все спалил. Не знаю, никакого ёхлина.
Enough. I'm taking you to Sir Radzig to answer for your crimes.
Ha! Come and get me then. I'll put you underground like the others.
Ну, сначала
Prepare to be purged.
на кулаках. У него на щите сатана. Блин, кулаком я ему даже урон не наношу. Ладно. Да блин. Долбаный клинч. Вот так. Ой, я очень моментально вырубил, что ли? Неплохо. Взор дьявола. Отличный щит, когда он нарисован около дьявола, внушающий страх врагам. Ключ от сундука разбойника. Старая семейная реликвия. Давайте у него доспехи заберем, чтобы в следующий раз он был уже не такой смелый. В целом, ну вот. Облутаем, если сбросишь шахту, получишь ачивку. По защите плохой щит. Единственное, что он прикольный. Охренеть. А ты еще готов податься, я смотрю. Сразу очнулся такой. Так, сильный шнапс у нас есть? Есть. Да, бахаем и сбрасываем его в шахту. А потом возьмем с собой все-таки. Скалевский воин, ага. Блин, как бы тебе туда еще... а ну стоять! А ну стоять! Как он быстро очухивается-то, а? Парень-то силен. Можно в эту шахту его сбросить. Адское правосудие. Наказание соответствует преступлению. Ты упал как дурак. Так, я вот сундук должен быть где-то. Лошадь есть, кстати. Ухо половца. Ха, прикольно. Ну что, половца убил, да. Все правильно. В идеальном состоянии, кстати, вот такие штуки.
God have mercy, this is a small fortune. Fine clothing, armor, and weapons. Serious loot. And a human faceplate helmet. Interesting. It seems this all belonged to those poor wretches down below. So, there's only one explanation. It was whoever threw them down there.
Ну, стоять. Флэш, установись!
Stop! Hear me? Stop! I give up!
Он сдается. Пустить его, разоружив, отпустить его без условий. А нельзя, типа, отпустить его, ну, типа, заставив его идти к пану Рацигу?
Stop whining and fight!
You beast! Fuck it! Hey!
Я понимаю, что это, типа, глупый вопрос, Лазер, но вдруг... А можно его отнести пану Рацигу? На коне нам это сделать не дадут. А, блин, глупо. Чё, так круто было бы. Ну ладно, давайте сбросим его тогда. Действительно, в шахту. Та-ба-да-ба-да-ба-дам-пам, пам-пам-падам-пам, па-да-ба-да-ба-да-бам-пам, тун-дун, ту-ду-дун, ту-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду, та-та-та-та-та, та-ба-да-ба-да-ба-да-та, бумба-бибом. Зачем людей сбрасываем на штольца? Ну, потому что чувак их сбрасывал туда. Типа, так мы его накажем тем же образом. Адскому преступлению адское наказание. Рынцах, привет. Щит с гербом
A
скалится.
shield of Sir Radzig's garrison. Strange.
Чё странного? Ты же труп-то видел? Куча всякого алкоголя. Ну, видимо, это торговца товарами, которого награбил. Выжитый восстание Дарт Мол. Жесткий удар попался, да. Ух ты, сельдь! Никогда не видел сельдь. Коптить, жарить, солить или варить, она очень вкусная, вот только сильно костлявая. Сильно костлявая. Хорошо, он тут устроился-то, да. К слову, мы столько народу угрожали отвести к Рацигу, в итоге мы там единицы же отвели. Большинство просто умирает в битве. К слову, а соль можно поменять на что-нибудь, чтобы действительно засолить еду, типа? Нет. Овощи можно пожарить, а вот сельдь не особо. Паломник. Очень подозрительно, очень подозрительно.
Help me, somebody! At
Show what
him!
you're made of.
Ты чё думаешь, я тебя отпущу? А ну! Чтоб вам неповадно было, ишь? Take. Чёрт, это была плохая идея! А нефиг, а нефиг. Как вы меня достали! Тигосу, привет. Всех БПЕ. Тигосу. Мужика ты видишь, тоже убил. У нас нет гендерных различий в плане поведения.
Yeah.
Ханка, видимо, отдыхает. Давайте сходим до поручителя, по-моему, я могу что-то ему сказать или типа того. Это писар попечителя. Себастьян фон Берг. Нет, обсудить мы с ним ничего не можем. Какой функтигус, кстати? Если он там выжит, восстанет, простите. Ну что ж, это будет клува. Ну, вряд ли. Йоханка, привет.
I was in that cave that you dreamt about.
Oh? Tell me, what did you find there?
Ну,
Well, it was a bit strange. No cave, no hellfire, just an abandoned mine shaft. Although at the end of it, there was quite a nasty surprise.
What was there?
Dead bodies. A lot of dead bodies. All murdered.
God have mercy.
There was this fearsome warrior up above the shaft. He murdered a lot of people and threw their bodies down the shaft to hide them. He went for me too. He fought like a demon, but I overcame him in the end. His reign of terror is over.
Mary, Mother of God. Thank you for going there, Henry.
It was nothing. I'm glad I could help you.
ерунда такая.
All's well that ends well, right?
I hope so.
Только не ends.
But you know what? I had another dream. A different one.
Another one.
Yes, another one. The Virgin Mary appeared to me again, and I think she's trying to give me a message. She's trying to warn us.
Warn us?
Yes, it all makes sense, can't you see? That other dream about the cave, that was a test. The lady was testing me, and now she wants to give me a message.
Но это же я был там. О, какой
What
поставь?
message are you talking about?
I'm not sure exactly what Our Lady wants to tell me, but I think I should tell the people, all of them. I can't just keep this to myself.
I don't know. It sounds a bit presumptuous.
No, it all makes sense. Mary, Mother of God, heard my prayers. I prayed every evening that she would heal Matthias,
Ooh.
and she answered my prayers. First she tested me, and then, when I passed her test, she appeared to me again. Now I must do her will, and pass on her message. And when I've done all she's asked of me, then she will heal Matthias.
Ну, давай.
Well, when you put it like that, I can see some sense in it. Not that I know much about these things, but I had a strange dream too, not so long ago. It was after Runt nearly killed me in Skalitz. I was back there again, in the middle of all that slaughter. It was dark everywhere, and I was carrying the sword Pa made for Sir Radzig. I had to fight my way through humans who looked like demons of hell. I found my parents, and then I woke up.
You see? It must mean something. These things come to you for a reason.
I suppose.
Ну, типа, это в обратную сторону работает.
But what do you want to do about it?
I should... Well, like I said, I should go on the town square and tell everyone what Our Lady showed me in my dreams. Won't you come with me?
Опасно.
I'd feel so much better if you were there with me.
Можешь со священником поконсультироваться.
Rely on me. I'll be there.
Thank you, Henry. Come first thing in the morning and we'll go together. Or if you want, you can rest here. I'll take care of you and wake you up when it's time to go.
Давай.
Thanks. I certainly could do with a rest.
Goodbye.
Ты отдыхаешь у Йоханки. До 6 утра. Ну да, в 6 утра самое время, чтобы народу рассказывать. В 6 утра все на городской площади собираются, правильно?
Good morning, Henry. Come on. Let's go to the green.
Погнали. Go to the green. Green имеется в виду поляна. Типа
How's life here in Sasau?
площадь. Ой,
Much the
болтать
same
будут,
as in
слава богу.
Skalitz. That is, before everything. It's quieter now. Most of the work has been done, and everyone is waiting to see what the harvest will be like. Then everyone will be on their feet from dawn to dusk.
I pray it'll be a good harvest, so we have supplies for winter and enough to seed in spring.
God's truth. A couple of bad harvests and we'd be in danger of famine. Well, let's hope it will be good. Every grain counts, especially now, with all sorts of bandits roaming the country.
Тут народ уже много погибло.
I hope Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush get it all sorted out before the harvest.
If those marauders carry on, they'll plunder the whole province. And then where will we be?
The best thing would be to hide the supplies. Bury them underground, so the bandits don't find them.
But what if they threaten the villagers? Most people would be happier to give up their supplies than have their farms burnt down or their livestock herded off.
Livestock can be hidden in the woods. Pa told me about it once.
Maybe. But you can't hide a farmhouse. Or whole families. What if they take your children and threaten to cripple them? Or the farmers? You can't do much work in the fields with your arms broken. And in the winter it's even worse. They might as well dig your grave.
Sir Radzig would never allow that to happen, though. He'd come with his garrison, and those bastards who harassed his subjects would soon be hanging from the nearest tree.
I'd be happier, though, if they all moved on and left us in peace.
What if they don't move on, though? Then the only answer is cold steel.
You men and your endless fighting.
Ну, да. Это бесконечно. Вы
How are things with
мужчины.
the infirmary? Did they give you a bit more coin at least?
Unfortunately not. They said there'll be no more until St. Havel's Day.
But that's still a long way off.
I know. On St. Havel's Day, the payments come from the surrounding villages and the outlying farms. Some of them are supposed to pay in chickens, eggs, or other things, but a lot pay in groschen. Then they might give us more.
Можешь помочь? У меня деньги есть. Я уже не помог, конечно. Можно еще, наверное.
Since we're going to the market square, I could buy some meat at the butcher's.
You buy that often? I thought you said you had to save every groschen you can.
That's true, but you wouldn't believe the things those monks think up.
How's that?
You know they're forbidden to eat red meat. It's a sin. Saint Benedict forbade it.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I until recently. But that's not all. The thing is, they have an exception to the rule. They can eat red meat if they're sick, so they recover faster. Then, it's not a sin. So some of them are always coming along with all sorts of ailments, so they can lie around in the infirmary and eat meat. Of course, the monks have precedence, so I have to go to the butcher's. And then, there's not enough money for other things.
Well, well, you learn something new every day.
I've even heard tell that there was a monk who tried to keep pigs in a pond at one time.
Why on earth would he do that?
To prove they're water creatures. The monks are allowed to eat water creatures, you see. Not only fish, but even beavers and the like.
That's good. I'd never come up with something like that. And how did it end up?
Я подобную историю слышал, я не помню в какой религии, типа запрещено есть свиней, потому что они там типа грязные животные, они в земле, в грязи живут. И типа если свиней выращивать в свинарник, если постелить металлическую решетку, такую, как забор, да, то они по нему постоянно ходили, они типа земли не касаются, типа они уже не грязные животные, таких свиней есть можно. И ты такой, ой, как удобно, а типа, а может просто избавиться от бессмысленного правила, если можно вот так вот его обходить. Мусульман нельзя свиней есть, говорит Гаррет. Вот, наверное, по этой причине, наверное, у них, я не знаю, честно.
Maybe they drowned.
That's good though. I must remember that
Это
one.
хорошая история, да. В пруду. Нарекаю тебя рыбой, да?
Tell me, how is it, being in the service of Sir Radzig?
Well, it's a wonder he took me on at all after I lost his sword in Scanners.
Кстати, мечного так и не нашли.
For someone like me.
Он, наверное,
I
у
lost
этого,
everything.
водвоителя половцев.
As
And even a new
always.
home of
Thanks,
sorts, if you
Scooter.
know what I mean.
Not
I
to worry, I'll be
understand.
fine. I'll go then.
But no dice.
Блин, я прикалываю такие квесты. Типа мы идем и показывается там жизнь будничная, да, утром. И мы еще
I'm
обсуждаем,
glad you
болтаем
found your
что-то.
feet with Sir Radzig. That you found your place in the world again and that...
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll surely find your place too eventually.
Может,
I
уже
hope
нашла.
so.
Listen, when she visits you, the Virgin Mary, what does she look like?
Like I said, like that picture above the altar. She just appears in a kind of golden glow, in a blue cloak.
And then?
Then she beckons to me, and things start to appear. Pictures of all kinds. They look like the paintings in church, but moving, glowing with fire and lots of colors and this golden light.
My, that's really something.
Нет, Фундиос, не особо, но вот именно в этой игре квесты на освобождение сделаны довольно неплохо. Не все, к сожалению, но вот этот вот сделан неплохо. Мы идем, болтаем попутно.
How is Matthias doing?
No change. He's lying in a fever and nothing helps. I'm really afraid for him.
He'll get better. Don't you worry. He's a tough little bugger. No fever is going to beat him.
I hope you're right. Actually, it does look like his fever is dropping a bit. But maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Ну ты же говоришь, что Дева Мария там помогает. Ты шо, еретик?
What are you actually going to do when we get to the market square?
Actually, I haven't thought about it much.
Nah.
I have to pass on the message from Our Lady to the people. So I'll stand somewhere and tell them what I saw in my dream. Like the itinerant preachers who are always wandering around the land.
I see. And have you ever done anything like that?
No, I haven't. But it can't be all that hard, can it?
I couldn't say. I'm sure you can do it.
Our Lady will guide me. Right, girl. Time to go and spread the word of the Blessed Virgin. What should I say first? I have to grab their attention somehow. This province has succumbed a bad mood. Yes, that's quite good. But it sounds like it comes from another time. No. Henry, I'm a bit worried. I never spoke to people like that before. I've no idea what to say. They'll all laugh at me.
Don't worry, you can do it. People will swallow anything, believe me. Just start with something that will grab their attention. Like that the Blessed Virgin visited you. That should do it. And once you've got their ears, give them the important part. Nothing could be easier.
Maybe for you. Why don't you do it instead if it's that easy?
I would. Only the Virgin Mary didn't choose me. Remember? Now don't worry about it. People always want to hear something sensational. They'll be hanging on your every word, and I'll be there with you.
All right. Thanks, Henry.
That's easy.
Nothing could be easier. Yeah. All right. Here goes. Good luck then.
Репутация повысилась.
The Virgin Mary. The Virgin Mary came to me in a dream, and she showed me things I've never seen before. A great city, a great and beautiful city it was, great and beautiful, with many spires, tall spires, golden in the sunlight. And around the city was a mighty wall. All this she showed to me.
Веди нас, Андрасти.
But then the city was suddenly
Всех
engulfed
вместе.
in flames.
Вместе со скетом.
The earth began to shake and the gate burst open. Holes opened up in the ground, and from them beasts of hell leapt forth. They broke down the walls and stormed the city through the broken gate.
and the beasts hunted down all the sinners. They sank their fangs into their burning flesh and tore them to pieces mercilessly.
Ужас какой.
And the sinners screamed and tried to flee them. But it was in vain. But then, Our Lady appeared. Mary, the Holy Mother of God. She covered the whole city in her cloak, smothered the flames, and drove out the beasts. The penitent sinners came out of the city, knelt before the Virgin in prayer, and thanked her for their salvation. That is the vision that came to me. And I believe this message was not meant for me alone. It was a warning to us all. We are those sinners, and we must once again build those mighty walls. Not from stone or wood, but from virtue and love for our neighbor. And whoever
Диджик
has
такой
sinned
довольный.
and acted unrighteously must repent and change their ways.
Подайте на лечение больных.
Suckler. That lass doesn't hold
Isn't
back.
she that lass
But there's
who
truth
works for
in what
Brother
she says,
Nicodemus?
no doubt.
Girl was
I
right.
don't know.
She
I
spoke
didn't
well.
understand it
I'd like to
much.
see those
Well,
beasts now.
It was like a parable.
Words, all right.
I reckon she was telling us the Blessed Virgin is angry with us. There was a warning like that.
I suppose so.
Охренеть, они разошлись.
Nonsense. Just another charlatan. Isn't he hadn't enough already?
The prelates are helpless to do anything about it. And the lords are hiding behind the walls in Racket.
Для начала, да, может, ей тоже нужно что-нибудь дать.
Routed them heathen cutthroats out of Pribyslavitz, didn't they?
For all the good it did, them foreign devils wouldn't be here at all if the nobles were doing their job.
If the powers that be want the city walled,
Ambrose, the tailor. He's good to me. He's an honest tradesman and a skilled one.
О, он Восик, который все ненавидит.
He keeps playing dice.
Да, надо будет с ним сыграть.
Sits at that table late into the night, and more than once he lost a small fortune.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't know how I could help.
I want him to stop, but he won't listen to me. I'm at a loss what to do. I thought maybe if you were to go and have a word with him.
Oh, all right. I'll come and see you when I have some time to spare.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
My word, Johanka. That speech of yours on the square. I swear I never heard anything like it in my life.
Let's talk about it later. Right now, Guta, the Sasau tailor's wife, came to talk to me, and she was quite desperate. Did you hear?
Yes, I heard everything. So give her some advice then.
But I don't know what to tell her. Our Lady didn't prepare me for anything like that.
Никто никого никогда ни к чему не готовил.
Oh, that's what you wanted, isn't it? Your words didn't fall on deaf ears, and now you can't let people down when they come to you.
Да, да.
I suppose you're right.
Последствия.
We ought to try and do something.
We?
Веди нас, Андрасте.
Be quiet and think. We have to find a way.
Jesus, you're really full of holy fire.
Stop blaspheming and start thinking how we can get Ambrose to give up his dice playing.
Раздеть его до нитки?
Supposing Ambrose were to lose enough to make him regret it. If he were to lose something really important. Mal was used to scold me by saying, one day you'll go too far and then you'll be sorry.
That's it, Henry. Ambrose has to realize for himself how he's harming others, and most of all his wife and himself. Thank you.
Glad to be of help.
But I can't go anywhere. Never mind playing dice in taverns. I've too much work to do. But you could.
Даня, босс.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Henry. Go and see the tailor's wife and sort it out with her. I have to go back now. Take care.
Погнали. Так. А где портной?
God's blessings.
Johanka sent me. She asked me to help you with your trouble.
She did. That's wonderful. But she said she'd come herself.
Well, she's up to her ears in work. And besides, we figured your husband wouldn't pay much attention to a woman, since he doesn't even listen to you.
I'm afraid that's true. What now, though?
Well, Johanka thought it would help if Ambrose saw how playing dice was no good either for himself or for you.
Ha! I've been telling him off about it for years to no avail. I even took his dice several times. But he always gets new ones.
You won't get anywhere telling him off. Ambrose has to realize it for himself. If he lost everything he has to me, that would teach him a lesson. And then I'd talk to him man to man.
Oh, God, no. I want him to stop playing, not to lose the roof over our heads.
Так мы сыграем
No, don't worry.
подставно, да.
Whatever I win from him, I'll give it back to you. But first, he really has to believe he's lost everything.
Do you swear, by the Virgin Mary, to give everything back?
Можно солгать.
I swear I'll give back every last groschen, as the Virgin Mary is my witness.
Very well, then. If you think it'll help, take him for everything he has.
А так легко говорит, может, понимаете, если он фанат костей, может, он хорошо играет.
Where can I find Ambrose?
He's not here now. He's getting ready for a trip to Kuttenberg, on some business or other. No doubt you'll find him at the inn. You'd better hurry if you want to catch him. He said he wants to leave soon.
Do you think he'll want to play with me?
Well, he promised not long ago he'd quit. But I'll believe it when I see it. He'll keep playing, especially when he's had a drink or two. And if he's feeling lucky, he'll lose his head entirely and play till the early hours.
All right. Thanks for the advice.
God be with you.
Напои Амврозия до положения Риз. Положение Риз? Риз. Риз Визерспун? Растолкуй Амвросию, что он неправильно поступает. Амвросий, я пришел тебе растолковать кое-чего. К слову, нам продаться тут надо, у нас добра дофига. Че, сегодня будут сказать? Thief! Thief! Большой уровень пьянства. Так ведь есть, наверное, тайминг, нет? Ну, у меня такой нормальный уровень пьянства. Типа 13-й. Пойдет? Блин, Лазер, ты как-то пораньше предупредил бы. Я не знаю, может пойдет. Окей, в любом случае мы засейвимся.
I'm honored that you should come. Take care now.
58 тысяч денег у этого парня. 58 тысяч. А он времени зря не теряет. Мой любимый кузнец с 58 тысячами. Пьяста овер 9000. Твой батя. Фугникосу, ты что делаешь? Остановись. Тихонько довольно задовские квесты. Забавно. Что-то как-то никак. Дум-дум-дум-дум. Старая семейная реликвия. Короткий меч, который служил многим поколениям, за свою долговечность заслужил достойное имя. Лезвие из отличной стали и мастерская работа гарантируют, что он долго не затупится, чья бы рука его не держала. Деда, отца или сына. Длинный меч, правильно понимаю? Нет, короткий. Тяжелый боевой топор. Подходящий топор для отличного боя. Слишком много у меня самогона. Когда-нибудь они станут неворованными. Паутину оставлю.
Let's talk about the... What about this?
That's still... Finally, a reasonable sum.
Finally. A reasonable sum. А, авось и там тусит. Это хорошо. Там можно поспать спокойно. Нам нужно в кроватку заглянуть. Anyway. Сундучок, точнее. Здорово, хилинг микс. Здравствуй, Пукпек. Так, ну что, поехали. В максимальной ситуации сможешь быть в таком же состоянии, так певать. Понятия не имею. Может быть, да, может быть, нет.
Over here. I'd like to order.
I'd like to order. А что, внутри еще тут тусишь, что ли? Ну, нифига, в натуре.
Well, Goodman Ambrose.
Yes? Is there something I could do for you?
I heard you were about to leave for Kuttenberg.
Aye. Sir Sebastian von Berg ordered new clothes and he won't settle for anything but the best. I have to go and buy some fine linen, brocade and other things. I'm taking 600 groschen to pay for it all. I'll make him the finest garments ever.
Ah, I see. Well, Sir Sebastian's a man who doesn't like to be disappointed.
True indeed. I'll be on my way
Зачем
just as soon
ты
as the horse is shod and the wagon hitched.
сказал, сколько у тебя с собой денег есть? Дурак!
God save you, good night. What can I do for you?
Let's have a drink together to pass the time while you're waiting, eh? On me.
That's kind of you, lad. God be with you.
Ты нет, не сможешь. Посмотри, еще только ты упоминаешься.
May it serve you.
You look like a fellow who's been around. Tell me, what's going on in the countryside? Are the roads safe?
Oh, it's safer in the province now. There was a pack of enemy cutthroats holed up in Pribyslavitz, north of Talmberg. Mercenaries, bandits, humans, and other rabble. But we attacked them and smashed them to pieces. So yes, the roads are safer now.
My word. And who led the attack?
Храбрый Индра из Калицы. 3 пива. Давайте по анрацикам. Если я понимаю, что это означает 3 или 2. нас.
Sir Radzig Kobyla, the royal hetman. Let's drink to Sir Radzig.
Yes, to the bold Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And to his loyal servant, the bold Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, we'll drink to you too. Bold Henry of Skalitz.
Now, there was a band of brigands on the rampage in the province. They attacked the stud farm at Neuhof, killed old Smill, the owner, and torched the stables.
So it's true then. I heard some talk about it, but I thought it was exaggerated. Maybe I should take an escort with me.
Now, not to worry. Fortunately, I caught up with those bastards and put a stop to their pillaging.
That's good news indeed. Let's drink to your accomplishment.
It was no easy matter, I can tell you. They were
It's not
cleverly
bad,
pulled
no?
up, but they weren't smart enough for me. Ha! To my wits.
Ha ha! To your wits.
Sigismund's hordes attacked Skalitz, razed the castle, pillaged
da,
the
killing
whole
mix.
area, and slaughtered a lot of people.
I heard, lad. I heard. God have mercy on those poor souls.
But a lot more people would have died if I hadn't warned them. I took an arrow in the leg, but I still rode on to Talmberg to alert them there.
Well done. I toast your determination.
And another thing we can drink to. That wound still hurts. We can drink to that.
Yes, to your wound.
May those bastards burn in hell.
May they burn in hell.
Скэвон, думал на улице постримить ваш Healing Mix. Уже были стримы на улице? Можете запись посмотреть.
Did you hear what happened in Merhoyed?
No? What happened there?
Some bandits attacked the locals.
God have mercy. It seems that's the lot of decent folk on this earth. Some fucker thinks he can take what he wants by the sword, and there's damn little you can do about it.
Ah, but the villagers weren't such an easy mark. They stood up to them and put up a fight. They even managed to take one captive.
Good on them. That's what those bastards deserve.
But it didn't end with that. Some pestilence broke out, and people thought it was the plague.
God have mercy on us.
It turned out it wasn't the plague, though. Those murdering bastards poisoned the wells there.
The low-down whoresons. They ought to hang. The lot of them.
Выпьем за жителей Махаедов. В лесу тоже были отдаем там с костом, пройдет печиду. Нет, такого не было.
Let's drink to those brave souls in Merhoyed. They stood up to a pack of cutthroats and captured one.
Glory to them.
Где посмотреть уличный
Not
стрим?
even the
Записи должны быть.
pestilence
В
could break
таблице
them.
лодов можете
With the
поискать.
help of brother Nicodemus, they recovered.
Glory to your brother Nicodemus too.
Aye, and may trouble pass them by now and leave them to enjoy the peace they deserve.
Aye, peace to all people with good souls.
Так, осталось, видимо, еще 4 чарки выпить. Я там еще не в нулину, к слову.
So, you're going to Kuttenberg, eh?
That's
Hey.
right.
That's nice. I've never been there. What's it like?
That's great, lad. Grand it is.
Если хочешь вообще. Да, можно
Kuttenberg
было
is a
бы.
big town. Strong walls. And more churches than you'd count on your fingers. Even the king himself has a palace there. And it's packed with people. When there's a fair, the whole town is on its feet. You've never seen the like. But the city elders are troubled now. Sigismund and his army are camped near the town. And nothing good can come of that.
The devil take that damn Sigismund! He's done damage enough here already!
My word, lad, what's got into you?
I'm from Skalitz. Sigismund's army laid waste to the place.
Oh, I'm sorry. That must have been awful.
Awful hardly describes it. I'd tell you about it, but first I'd have to drink. A lot.
Then let's drink.
смысл
I
жизни.
asked myself, Ambrose. I asked myself, why are we here?
In the Savin? Well, where else can a man find some culture in these parts?
No,
Вообще
no,
больше
no,
сказал.
no. I meant more like in the tavern. But why now? Why here?
Why here? Because I was waiting here before Kurtenberg. Something like that. And why? Well, you came and started this whatever.
But why did I do it? Is there a reason? Is there a plan? God's plan.
The difference is this. Did you come here of your own free will? Or did you have a feeling you had to? Or the world would stop turning?
I'm here because I'm here. Oh, I came here and I sat and this and whatever. If I didn't want to be, I wouldn't be. Right? I made myself.
That's good, lad. You want to be, and you are. And if you didn't want to be, you wouldn't be. A lot of people are, whether they want it or not. Or they aren't, even if they want it. Or vice versa.
God's truth, Ambrose. We must drink to that. Let us all be. If we want to.
Here, here.
Let's be.
Так, ну кажется, напились? Или это типа наша граница? Нам показывали. Ты пьешь. Уже ночь, кстати. А столкуй, сбил ему все деньги.
The fastest dice thrower in the province. Let's keep going.
Может, украсть у него их, типа.
You'll have to prize these dice from my cold dead hand. 3 6s. Eat 'em. In the lands of milk, you must put them on the table. That's nothing. I'm used to it. I'll stick them dice in your nose and then give you such a punch that'll fly out your ears.
Мы играть не будем все, нет?
The fastest dice thrower in the province. I'll stick them dice in your nose and then give you such a punch.
Мне кажется, он уже и так накинут идеями игры в кости. Ты пей борщу, поэтому играть он не будет. Штаны у него стянуть. Ладно, давайте все-таки сыграем с ним. Типа, воровать это не то. Ну, потом можно, конечно, придумать, что, мол, мы с ним сыграли, но это не то.
God's bless. Good luck there.
Слово, мы говорим, я плачу. А платили ли мы?
I did. The bold Henry of Skalitz. Let's have a drink to my bravery.
Well, now, I had no idea I was...
Bravery, not one to your... I reigned a...
Aye, aye.
But first I had to track down their lair.
Is that...
Ну, короче, типа, Инды же их хвалится.
No, not to worry. Fortunately,
that's good.
It was no easy. But did you... Let's try. So, may you arrive there safe and sound, Ambrose. Here's to your safe journey.
May it pass quickly and without incident. Ah, said enough. Now you tell me something.
Well, enough chat. How about a little game before you set off? To pass the time.
Sure, one little game to pass the time. That doesn't even count, does it?
Ah, not even worth mentioning in confession. We'll drink to it. May they roll fairly.
Ставка есть, кстати, или нет?
Let's do it then. I'll wager... 12 score groschen.
240? You must be very rich or mad, lad. No one plays for that much without seeing how his luck is going first.
Ладно.
A dozen groschen.
Always a nice number? Let's do it.
Он должен выиграть. Так что... Давайте возьмем типа... Первое из 3 демонических костей. Нечетных чисел.
Why, oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Камера еще трясется от того, что мы пьяные.
Am I invisible? Over here. Appear.
Неплохо.
We'll see. What the hell's with these damn dogs?
Не повезло. Так, нам нужно проиграть первый матч, если что.
Your turn. If it keeps going this way, I'll never get a decent game out of it.
Не повезло сразу же. Неплохо, 3 четверки. Давай. Удачи. 3 шестерки. Найс.
Now you.
What do I have to do?
Он мне и так сейчас делает. Ладно, на самом деле, если бы хотел бы, я его выиграл бы, но... 5, 5, 5. Давай, я близко.
Sakra. I almost had you.
A bit of practice is what you need, lad. You'll get the hang of it in time.
Time? But I need that coin now. Come on then. You have to give me a chance to get my groschen back.
You can try, but don't blame me if you lose what you have left.
Sure, whatever. Let's play. Three score.
Sure. Go on then.
Снова проигрываем.
May the best man win.
О, это дефолтные кости, неплохо. Как тебе
About
такое,
time it went my way.
Илон Маск? Там 3 двойки было. Ну ладно, да, двойки тут стоят 200 очков всего лишь.
That's it. That'll do me.
Аригато газаймас. 3 четверки. Ну я, блин, так победю.
Dice is made to be thrown, not to sit on the table ignored.
Кости, говорит, ну бросать надо, а не игнорировать.
This'll be the one.
Ты самоубийца! Проиграешь сейчас! Балбес! Офигеть, повезло ему.
No point in pushing it.
No point in pushing, ага. О!
My pleasure.
Finished.
Давай, Амвросий, сделай меня. 3 пятерки. В общем-то, это победа. Но я сделаю вид, что я не заметил.
No one ever died from throwing dice, you know.
Три. Победка.
Christ, those damn dice are hexed.
Ah, bollocks. There's nothing wrong with the dice. It's all in the wrist action.
Oh, wrist my ass. Save the advice and let's play. I'll show you. I'll wager 600 groschen. No, put up everything you have and I'll match it.
You can't be serious. You don't have that much money. And then you'll try and wriggle out of it.
Ah, but I do. Look. So, what do you say?
All right. If you insist. Just remember, a wager lost is a debt of honor.
Don't worry. I won't forget. On my word.
Классический катала. Так.
Your fame precedes
Сначала
you,
проиграть, а
but you
потом
won't get the better of
победить.
me.
Неплохо. Че там? Не болей. 3 шестерки. 4 шестерки. Ну, ГГ, чё. 840 грошей. Ну-ка, реакция.
Groschen for me.
Пэтнахнах. Нам нужно его учить проигрывать.
Oh my god, what have I done? The money was for buying cloth. What shall I do now?
Actually, it wasn't by chance that I ran into you. It was the Virgin Mary who sent me to you.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
No, I mean it. My friend Johanka has been visited in her dreams by Our Lady, and she's been passing her message on to the people about amending their ways and repenting for their sins, like playing games of hazard, for example. You see how easily you were tempted into wagering everything you had on dice? You're bringing misfortune down on yourself and your family.
Yeah, you're right. I got carried away. But what am I to do now?
Repent and do penance for your sins. Ask God for forgiveness and swear by the Blessed Virgin never to pick up dice again.
You're right. My passion for dice has gone too far. I'll do what you say.
И кости мне отдай.
And give me those dice, so they don't tempt you to play again. I'll throw them down a well where they can't put sinful thoughts in your head.
But those aren't just any old dice that you can get anywhere. They bring luck. Well, mostly.
Ambrose.
I don't play with them much. I keep them hidden away for special occasions. Oh, all right.
На особый случай. Я не буду играть, но особый случай.
The money you won from me, do you think maybe I could get it back? I've learned my lesson, I swear. But now I have to go and buy that cloth, and I can't pay for it.
Да, конечно, держи.
You've seen the error of your ways. That's all I wanted. I never intended to take your money. Here, have it back. And next time, be more sensible about what you do with it.
Thank you, Henry. You're an honorable man. God bless you.
Надеюсь, это им поможет. Ох, знатно я нажрался сегодня. Лазер, есть ли инфа по следующим квестам? Что-нибудь нам качать надо? Монорох, здравствуй. Я в том смысле, что, наверное, сейчас брось игральные кости Амвросия в колодец. Нет. Что? Ни в коем случае, вы что? Игральные кости Амброза. Кость, кто принадлежал Амбросию, потом Сазару. А теперь, наверное, она моя? Бросить в колодец. Вы чё? За кого меня считаете вообще? Как у тебя пошел квест с ведьмой, когда мы туда уходили? Мы убили чуваков. Лесорубов. Ведьмы выжили. Да, потом уже спустя какое-то время я понял, что, конечно, лучший вариант, наверное, был бы вообще не вмешиваться никак. Ну, что поделать. Моя прелесть. Пол-литра, дребезги. Да я тебя... Они же... Они животными были, да? Ну, лесорубы были не животными, а ведьмы были животными, да. Не знаю, поставить где мои не добавить азартные игры. Да, поэтому я играю только чтобы отучивать людей играть в азартные игры. Все, видишь как. А с отцом бухал? Да. Да погоди, Лазер, я спрашиваю про квест Йоханки. Говоришь, они задротские, требуют высоких навыков. Для Йоханки надо еще что-то готовить? Или можно все спокойно идти дальше делать квесты с ней? Мы такие галлюциногены с никого нашли. У травников. Идеально все сделать. Вау. Окей. Внезапно. Перфектион. Хорошо, но сначала мы выпьем и еще сыграем в кости. Просто левелап, правда, слегка ужался. Привычка пить. Настоящий славянин. Блин, я ничего не хочу качать на самом деле. Мне оба эти нравятся навыки. Пьянство, разве что. Эффект алкоголя будет длиться в 2 раза больше, и если вы не напьете это пьянство, вы не ощутите неприятных последствий. Однако, как только вы подозреваете, ваше похмелье будет длиться вдвое больше. Вот это можно вкачать. Может, следует все плохие, там все норм. А какие еще остались-то у нас? Больше ничего не осталось, лазер, все. Вот, Дева Мария, да и Крацига у нас больше квестов-то и нет. Так, ты.
How come you're wearing such fine armor? Is there a joust happening?
Care to try your hand at dice?
Основном прям. А, окей, еще посмотрим. Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6.
I can't wait to see how you throw.
Все цвета радуги. 1, 6, 6, 6.
Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
6, 1, 2, 6, 4. Неплохо.
No point in pushing it.
Ну, тоже какие-то хорошие кости есть. Шестерка, 3 тройки. Три тройки такое себе.
One ale, please.
One ale over here, please.
1, 2, 2, 6, 4.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
1, 5. Блин. Ну, держи. Одни двойки идут. Единица.
Your turn.
Here, enjoy it.
6, 6, 4, 4, 4.
Bottoms up.
Coming right up.
Рисковый парень.
What the hell's with these damn dice?
Оп-оп-оп-оп-оп-оп, ничего себе, вот два косаря.
Falling your way and no mistake. I'm off to a great start.
Боже, как тебе не везет. 3 двойки, 4 двойки. Неплохо. Давай, у тебя есть шанс. Мне нужно 100 очков. Тебе нужно набрать всего лишь 2 800. У тебя есть кость Царства Небесного? О, надо будет у него украсть кости. Не так собирался красть, но по Царству Небесную кость не знал.
This'll be the one.
Давай.
What's the hold up there?
Хорошо идет.
Here you are.
Ну и ГГ. Всё.
No point in pushing it.
Думаешь, no point? По-моему, есть point. 2, 2, 2, 5. Да.
Enough. I'm done with this.
Do you need help? Some new kind of game?
$774 денег у него, неплохо. Это эти какую у него кусикал? Для четных чисел. О. И Царство Небесное, правильно? Еще одна. Да. Так, чего-то не хватает. Нет, все нормально. Стео, кстати, не хватает. На основном квесте, прям говоришь. Да, есть такое.
Sucker. It's hellishly deep here.
Сакра. Хочу помыться.
God's bless.
I'd like
So what are you...
get myself
As you wish. Do you have the coin?
fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. God be with God be with you.
К слову, как у нас репутация в Сазаве. О, растет, причем нехило так. Пупим, пупа, пупу, пипим. Пипик, пупу, пик, жбабик, буба, бубек. Кто-то там пупи-пук, пак, может, пупи-папи-пик, потому что жбэбик. Что за камни на обочине дороги? Вообще-то да. Мы идем к пану Рацигу немножко пьяненьким. О,
Are you blind, for Christ's sake? There's people walking here.
я на пана наехал. Пан, мне нужно поспать. Простите, пожалуйста, пан Рацик. Не хотел ты его жить. Но меня вообще рубит люто. Ну, не знаю, пойдет. Если никто против не будет. Через 6 меня разбудит, скажет.
Be serious, sleeping in other people's beds. Get out, or you'll be sorry.
Чувак, ну, похмелье.
Hey, young fella, you can't sleep here. Go and find a
Где-нибудь я могу поспать. Видимо, нигде. Ладно, просто посидим. Бум папи бум пам бум ба бум пи бум бем пи бум бах бум бег папики папок бег. У меня посидеть, повтыкать в костер, окружающие что-то могут заподозрить. Да, окружающие такие же, так что ничего не заподозрят. Отчитайся перед паном Рацием.
Greetings. What do you need?
Убийца в шахтах Скалицы.
Sir, my investigation led me back to Skalitz, and I happened across a criminal there. I just wanted to report to you, sir, that I dealt with that murderer. He attacked me and, well, I got the better of him. He won't be doing any more harm to anyone.
That was a brave deed, Henry. Thank you. I see you've been doing an excellent job in my service. I sent a patrol there some time ago, and they never returned.
Как раз в школьных временах поздно возвращаясь домой, присев в стоящую лавочку, в подъезде проснулся 3 ночи. Редков, привет.
Sir, can I ask you about something?
Какая?
Of course, Henry.
О, мне было бы крипово.
Well, I thought since we chased the bandits out of Pribyslavitz, the roads would be safer.
Ah, criticizing your liege lord, are you? And what, in your opinion, should he do about it?
Oh no, I don't mean anything by it. Just that it surprises me.
Easy, lad. I'm only pulling your leg. You're quite right. The roads really aren't safe. Mostly due to one thing. My garrison is a shamble these days. I lost most of my men in Skalitz, and what I'm left with after Pribyslavitz is hardly enough even to guard Pigstein. Let alone guarding the roads and patrolling the rest of the province. I simply don't have the men.
Uh-huh. I understand.
That is, I didn't have the men. As it happens, you've come at just the right time. Recently, I asked an old acquaintance for help. Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his mercenary band. The men who ride with him are a rough lot, mostly former convicts, but they're as capable as any squad of soldiers.
Excuse me for being so bold, but there's plenty of mercenaries around. Surely you can find a more respectable band?
You have a point, lad, but I'd like to tell you I talked to Kuno because I trust him. But actually my reasons are of a more pragmatic nature. You see, Kuno owes me a favor, so he'll serve me free of charge.
So, you want me to join them?
Yes, but that's not all. I told Kuno I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is for someone to keep a close eye on him and his men. Someone reliable. And I'd say you fit the part. Go and report to him at his encampment. You'll ride with his band on patrols and make sure they don't get too disorderly.
Хорошо.
Who is this Sir Kuno of Rickvald?
He's the last baron of the House of Rickwold, which became impoverished. So he took to the mercenary trade, like many poor noblemen do, unless they become robbers, which often isn't all that different. He's certainly an entertaining companion, but as a mercenary, well, let's just say he has his own particular approach to certain matters.
That sounds a little worrying.
Oh, it's nothing too bad. Just that now and again he needs reminding not to step over the line.
How is he indebted to you?
I did him quite a big service, actually. I saved him from the hangman.
Oh, that sounds like quite a story. How did it happen?
You should ask him. You'll be spending quite a while riding together, so it'll help pass the time. But one thing I can tell you, he seems to have taken inspiration from me. A lot of his men had their own encounters with the executioner too.
All right. I'll go and report to him.
Excellent. He set up camp between Ratai and Ledechko. It's a good base for covering the province. Good luck, Henry. And watch out for yourself.
I will, sir. Thanks.
God be with you.
Шайка ублюдков. Ну, как бы название квеста спойлерит саму суть. Отправляйся в лагерь Куно. Есть поговорка на героя, сведи себя в палатку. Даже на бой между молодожниками шумит больше. Цель была чуть-чуть посидеть, чтобы набраться сил, так сказать, и зайти к родителям парадным шагом, четко и внятно отвечая на вопросы. Но не срослось. Классика. Классик. Лагерь Куно.
I'll be with you. I'm looking for Sakuno.
Видимо, он не мой.
Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
Какие-то пьяные чуваки за столом лежат.
You won't get nothing out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
Yes, Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call the Stone.
I can see why. What's up with him? Cat got
Stone,
his tongue?
камень.
More like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. When the executioner ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me. I'll introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief. These here are the Bearman brothers, Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs, except when they're too drunk to string two words together. Like now. Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
Never mind the fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler, stand your ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Well, sir, this is Henry. From Lord Kobler.
Ah, it's about time Radzig got round to this. We need someone who knows their way around these parts. Leave off with the bowing and curtsying. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here. Jakey! Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving. Snot-nosed brat. You pull him out of a pile of shit. And they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts. So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
It's Henry.
Right.
Herman.
As I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. They still ended up on the wrong end of one. We'll find out. Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do.
Harold.
Sure. No problem, Chief.
Ну что, поехали.
I'll slay you, you...
Да, блин, как это работает. А, забей. Ладно, я сам подожду.
You didn't fare badly at all, I must say. You can ride with us.
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
Should we ride out?
Aye, we ought to set out on patrol about now. Hope you've got your kit ready and whatnot. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way, and Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. I feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure.
Будет странно его спрашивать сразу же, но расскажите о себе. О, прикольно. Модельку сделали. Для путешествий по карте, таким взводом гоняем мы. Степан Летка, приблуда. Петр Бортник, Ян Бортник. Булыга, провазник.
Day, brother? Indeed, brother. You know what I like best about days like this, Jan? The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides. Among other things. Ah, like the rounded hills, rising, pertly, all soft and pink in the sunlight. And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting. Dew glistening in a mossy hollow. The sweet aroma of honey in the air. The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect. Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day where the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very droll. You'd make a stuffed bird laugh.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
I can't smell any chamomile.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
How shall I put it? I'm a little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh? How's that?
I've been looking around, and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any new kit or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletcher's moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby. Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. And it always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
Fletch can complain. I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry,
but they don't do Hellbergs in girls' sizes.
Well, how did you get yours then? I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight, and to the victor the spoils. That's how it's always been. But no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Челом бью пан скотек. Кандзитаки Цуни, здравствуй.
Think there's something going on over there.
Чё-то там дымится.
Let's go! Behind me and keep your eyes peeled.
Уж не на полянке ли горит? Корчма.
What do you think we can expect this time, fellas?
Groschen, hidden in a piss pot under the bed. A nice chunk of beef no one there will be eating.
On account of it'd just fall out through the holes in their bellies, eh, brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother, and I ain't even touched a purse yet.
Once you get your hands on some loot, I'll be happy to play you for your hard-earned groschen back at the camp.
Poor old Fletch. Never gets to see the action from close up.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Futility and human suffering.
Like always.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book and shut the fuck up?
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut the fuck up.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be someone hiding out here still. Look for
А вон
clues.
чувак идет.
Question the survivors, if there are any.
Вот Survivor. Не, что половцы сечу устроили. Сейчас узнаем.
Jesus Christ, what a massacre. They weren't even armed.
Так, а ребята-то где?
Would you stop doing that?
You think they'll have any use for this stuff?
That's not the point. Robbing the dead isn't right.
That's what you say. I say it's all the fucking same to them. They're dead. And Prague Groschen are worthless in Lombardy. Never mind in the hereafter.
I'm telling you for the last time, stop it.
And I'm telling you for the last time, I see no reason why I should.
You call yourself a Christian, and you're robbing the dead.
They've no use for anything, and I have to eat.
I've seen your camp. It doesn't look to me like you want for anything.
Not now, but a man's got to have something to secure his future.
And what did you take from that corpse?
A wooden spoon and some string.
Oh, great, you can retire right away. I hope it's worth your immortal soul to you.
You're a bit holier than thou, ain't you? But all right, they ain't got nothing worth a damn anyway.
О, можешь прямо сейчас на покой отправляться.
Still smouldering. Whoever torched it can't have got very far.
Чуваки распределились по территории.
They turned the place over good and proper. Poor wretch.
Пса замочили. Опа.
Kuno will want to know about this.
Послание для пана Рацика. Найдено в озаренной ферме, и я должен без промедления достать ее пану Рацику. Рацик кобыла, бессовестный ты изверг, лишенный всякого христианского благочестия. Я обвиняю тебя, ты отрекся от всякой чести и добродетели, когда решился на жестокие злодеяния против меня и моей семьи. Я нарекаю тебя беспородной собакой за совершение тех подлостей, что ты, несомненно, прекрасно помнишь. Я вызываю тебя на поединок, как того требует рыцарская честь, дабы ты не прятался трусливо за стенами своего замка и защищал свое имя и имя своего рода, как и следует поступить человеку благородного звания. Если ты откажешься, я пойду по этой земле, тогда все узнают, что ты бесчестный негодяй, недостойный благородного общества, а твой щит я прибил к позорному столбу на поругание. Богом клянусь, что буду поступать по справедливости и чести своего рода, совершая против тебя лишь то, что ты заслужил. Мой гнев направлен только против тебя, но чем дольше ты трусливо прячешься от меня, тем дольше я буду разорять и грабить эту землю, но это будет на твоей совести. Подписано 2 июня в год 1403 от Рождества Христова паном Хагеном Цулем. Да, только против него каких-то крестьян поубивал.
No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals. Looks like it happened fast. God Almighty.
Постарайся, так сказать, следы нападавших. Крестьяне тоже мучат пана. Ну, неплохо.
What a pile of shit. I wonder if they found anything valuable at all.
Ну, стреляли, судя по всему, откуда-то отсюда, с этой стороны. Чё, как она там?
Did you find any tracks?
Some, a horse or two. They rode off through the meadow towards dawn. They were avoiding the road, which is interesting.
Towards dawn?
Meaning towards the east. Apart from the mounted ones, there were some men on foot too. Well weighed down.
Oh, they can't move too fast then.
No. And what's more, they left a trail of blood. One or more of them might be wounded. Either that, or they dragged off some poor bastard from here.
Nice work. Thanks.
А, это понял. Телефончик. Опа.
Poor creature. Hunted down like game.
Так. Что-то высоко как-то
Looks
крой.
like they carried away a lot of stuff.
Ох, лесосады. Местный детектив Робин Холмс.
Seems they met some resistance at the farm. What a waste. But at least I know which way they went.
Чуть вернемся. Тут же ничего такого не вижу. Ладно. Ну, кажется, вон они. Нет?
There they are.
После достижения следопыт. Выслали налетчиков, напавших на хозяйство. Разбить с налетчиками или расскажи клу на своей находке. Ну, надо сказать, типа, что мне соло с ними разбираться, за них всю работу делать. Японское это делать. Да нет, я поучаствую, но не в соло же. Действительно.
I found this shield in a shed along with a letter. Seems like someone left us a message.
Show me that. I know that crest. It's the House of Zul. A dangerous lot, God's truth. I don't think we'll find anything else here. We'll stay here a while, just in case. And you should go and report to Radzig what happened.
What do you know about these Zuls?
A family of impoverished nobles. They fought in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia. But what they're after in Bohemia, I've no idea.
That's not all. I tracked down those raiders.
You did? Where are they?
A short way to the east, in a glade in the woods. They're dividing up their loot.
How many of them are
there? Блин, не знаю, честно.
I'm not sure, actually.
For Christ's sake, Henry. Well, never mind. I'll tell the lads we're going to deal with them. Nice and quiet. Hey, to me, now! Listen up. Henry tracked down those bastards who raided the farm. They're dividing up their loot, not far from here. So let's pounce on them and give them what for. Move out! Down! Learn how to ride a horse, idiot!
О, пешком пойдете?
Stay away from people who can't ride a horse, you moron!
Двигаются в порядке боевом. Ну ладно, не боевом, но неплохо. Я вот к чему.
Kuno, your men are robbing the dead.
What did you expect, Henry? Old habits die hard, and most of the lads ain't had an easy life.
Well, try explaining that to Sir Radzig. You're acting in his name here, so he expects you to behave the same as his own people, with honor.
Steady on now, we don't have to drag Radzig into it. I'll have a word with them.
О, на вас.
Quiet as the grave, as the stone would say.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that one since... Let me see.
At a loss for words, are you?
Stop it, please. Or I'll split my sides laughing.
I'd feel sorry for the stone. Imagine not being able to insult your enemy's mother.
Ah, big mouth Jakey makes up for it.
I don't know how you managed without me for so long.
Тоже бежит команда в полосатых купальниках.
Who was it needed their back covered last time?
Jakey.
Jakey.
Fuck you. I don't need minding.
We all cover each other's backs. That's how this band works.
Get used to it.
I've no intention of getting myself killed by a bunch of bandits who pillaged a farm for cabbage.
Well, I don't know. You might get mistaken for a cabbage yourself.
Aye, he's green enough.
I'll cover you, Jakey. Got it?
Thanks a lot, Fletch.
Охренеть их там! Ну, поехали!
Take that.
Перо там не помер, к слову. Степан Летко! Ты встанешь или как? Но оружие, кстати, он не выронил. Понятно, в этой кучке где свои, где чужие. Ну, это не как-то беспорядок битвы. Давайте, короче, загрузимся, посчитаем их количество, чтобы четко было. Это было, ну, примерно 5 минут назад, да. Черт, надо еще чуть раньше до этого. 16:43, блин. Ну, лошадь, кстати, защитой тоже.
What a fine day, eh, brother?
Indeed, brother.
You know what
Только
I like best
налагалится.
about days like this, Jan?
The scent of chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
Among other things.
Ah, like the rounded hills, rising, purpling, all soft and pink in the sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Dew glistening in a mossy hollow.
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day where the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very droll. You'd make a stuffed bird laugh.
Your ma's a stuffed bird. I stuffed her myself.
I can't smell any chamomile.
Well, men, how are things?
May I?
Yes, Fletch?
How shall I put it? I'm a little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh? How's that?
I've been looking around, and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any new kit or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletcher's moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to mention fools in the taverns who don't know when to stop rolling those dice.
Dangler?
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. And it always makes me uneasy.
Jakey?
Fletch can complain. I was supposed to get a suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girls' sizes.
Oh? Well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight. To the victor the spoils. That's how it's always been. But no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader, who you choose by your own free will. So don't ever forget that.
Amen.
Ну давай.
Chief, think there's something going on over there.
Let's go! Behind me, and keep your eyes peeled.
Что-то они беззвучно скачут.
Groschen, hidden in a piss pot under the bed. A nice chunk of beef. No one there will be eating.
On account of it'd just fall out through the holes in their bellies, eh, brother?
My mouth is already watering, brother, and I ain't even touched a purse yet.
Once you've got your hands on some loot, I'll be happy to play you for your hard-earned groschen back at the camp.
Poor old Fletch. Never gets to see the action from close up.
What about you, Dangler? What do you expect to find?
Futility and human suffering, like always.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book?
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut the fuck up.
Сейчас. Та-дам.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be someone hiding out here still. Look for clues and question the survivors, if there are any.
Так. Да, Пышел Лорен Будеш, спасибо большое. На нем меланхолия Харухи Сузуми. Так, написано все. Сейчас перепишем. Так. Плюс одна серия. Влюбленные ученые и научное доказательство любви. 12 серий. Дитя хаоса 7 серий. Ту-ру-ту-ту-ту-ру-ту-ту-ру-ту-ту-ту. Так. То есть у нас было 21 серия, теперь 22 в меланхолии. Ага. То есть влюбленные ученые научные доказательства любви 12 серий, Дитя хаоса 7 серий. Я так понимаю, все по 300, все по от 20 до 35 минут серии. Записал. Если что, на холле уже есть таблица. Да, ну я догадался. Спасибо большое, Мудочь. Спасибо. Записал. Да, все по 300. У нас сегодня убийца гоблинов через 50 минут, к слову. Я сейчас пойду. Надо отойти уже какое-то время назад. Вот повод подвернулся. Так, естественно, тут. У меня вопрос еще будет. Мы же можем ученых глянуть до Кагуи. Просто Кагуи хоть и задоначена, но она выйдет только через 4 недели. Так. Ну, там перед этим... Ну, да. Типа, если... Короче, когда наступит момент... У нас же перед этим еще же куча анимах. Когда мы дойдем до Кагуи, если она еще не выйдет, ну, нам придется что-то смотреть. Поэтому, да, конечно, вполне возможно, что будут ученые.
Still smouldering. Whoever torched it can't have got very far. Jesus Christ, what a massacre. They turned the place over good and proper. What a pile of shit. I wonder if they found anything valuable at all.
То есть можно сразу скипнуть остальные аниме и смотреть ученых сразу после убийцы Обминов. Нет, так делать нельзя. Вот для этого как раз таки очередь-то и есть. Типа. Короче, что можно сделать? МБУДэш. Можно заменить ученых 12 серий на что-то, что не меньше, чем они. То есть, например, вершины хаоса 12 серий. Может поменять их местами. Вот что я один и как бы. Да, но если мы сейчас посмотрим ученых, то очередь перед Кагуей она не сдвинется. Просто до Кагуи еще дофига анимах. Довольно много. Я вот к чему. Вот. Можно их поменять местами. Это да. Это можно. Какие-то равнозначные.
God almighty. Looks like it happened fast. No signs of resistance. They simply slaughtered them like animals.
Я их, кстати, все равно не буду. Пока не буду Кагуи. А почему? What's the reason?
Did you find some, a horse or two? They rode off through the meadow towards dawn, meaning to.
They can't.
No.
Nice work.
Варлок стоит в очереди, к тому же вершину Дитя Хаоса надо вместе смотреть. Понял. Типа вершина хаоса это связано с Варлоком? Я как без понятия просто. Или что там связано с Варлоком, МБДэш? Ты в том смысле, что типа мы сейчас начнем Варлок проходить, и у тебя типа количество заказов будет. Все, я понял, о чем ты. Ну, посмотрим. Там же может быть такое, что мы анимехи поставим вместе с играми. Если никто, соответственно, не придет, не поставит ничего. Там есть такая вероятность. Единственный годный из всего этого врата готовится.
You found anything interesting?
Fuck all. They cleaned him out good and proper. But one fella was still alive.
Жив, и что с ним случилось?
And what did you do with him?
Don't you worry. I seen plenty of wounded fellas, and he wouldn't have made it. So, I put him out of his misery.
I see. And did he tell you anything?
He mumbled something about some Lord something. Zool, I think.
Zool? I never heard the name.
Me neither. But I don't know too many nobles.
Would you stop? You call yourself...
Ну, мы смотрим ученых и потом проходим Варлока. И как раз Кагуя начнется к тому времени, ну я ее пропускаю. Я бы ее пропустил хоть сейчас, но Краб Зерк не выставит ее, пока не выйдут все серии. Понял? Ну, да, окей, не вопрос, ему дэш.
Kuno will want to know about this.
К слову, а щит дома Зоулов 12-конечной звездой.
Poor wretch.
Мятный АНУС. Пукпек. А, вы что, ложь тоже должен найти? Да, точно.
Poor creature. Hunted down like game. Looks like they carried away a lot of stuff. Seems they met some resistance at the farm. What a waste. But at least I know which way they went.
О, кулексы. Ну? Секундочку. Так, тебе на телефон приходит Глазер. Что мне на телефон приходит? Что по-твоему мне пошло на телефон?
There they are.
Пики.
You just need to
I've been telling you the whole time.
But you said Zoe will want to see valuables, so I put them goblets on the top.
Zoe will want to see crossing. And last time I looked, there was 40 less than before, so I hope they turn up soon. Or they'll be out of it.
Maybe 30 might turn up.
That's all very well. Only another 10 will surely go missing along the way, and then we'll bring only 20.
Supposing 8 went missing my way and another 8 your way?
Then we'd have 24, and that's a fishy amount.
How do you mean fishy?
Well, I could live with 25 if 5 went your way, and 10
25's a nicer sum, I grant you.
Get on with it then.
7. По-моему, их 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Да, 8 человек. Нет, ладно, это не букпеки. Тоже через полчаса аниме вышло оповещение с календаря. Букпеки. Страхник, ты что здесь делаешь? Так.
Kuno, what did you... I tried... Steady on. I found this shield in a shed along with...
Show me that. I don't think we'll...
What do you... That's not all. I tracked down those raiders.
You did? Where are they?
About 7.
We'll see. I'll tell the lads we're gonna deal with them. Nice and quiet.
Тихо и быстро? Да нифига вот тихо и быстро с ними не разберетесь. Следующий у меня разговор. Да.
Henry tracked down those bastards who raided the farm. They're dividing up their loot not far from here. So let's pounce on them.
Я думал, нужно мне их ждать? Может пойти да начать уже мочить их? Всю работу не хочу делать, да, за них, а частично, я думаю, можно. Так. Ой, у меня зелий сильных нет. Снадобье лучненько неплохо. Прямо над плечом.
How do you mean fishy?
got here? Entertainment, great! I'm gonna enjoy this.
Чё, золотские ганцы, где там? Бегут вообще, то их не видно нифига. Пам. Отринь страх. О, нет, наверное, отринь страх.
Didn't you, brother?
Nah. I was just faking it to confuse him.
Oh, yeah? So how come you were still breathless after, eh? Which do you reckon is better to fight in, brother? High grass or low grass?
I'd say low grass.
Nobody asked you. What do you think, brother?
I don't know. It ain't that important, maybe. But now, if your opponent has a loose counter...
You can get hold of it and knock the weapon right out of his hand.
And let him have your blade right into the side.
A greenhorn's mistake.
I keep thinking about that grass, though.
You know what I like best in a skirmish, Jan?
Pray tell, brother.
When there's one last fucker left, we surround him.
Hack him from all sides.
Until he falls in a bloody heap on the ground. I love that.
We ought to wager on who delivers the fatal blow.
A new wager? Fletch will be up for that.
We gotta do something to spice things up. To make it more like a proper war. Maybe if we timed our attacks better.
It'd look more like a battle plan, eh?
But when your blood's up...
Aye, plans go to hell in the heat of battle.
Everyone's still going to lay into that last fucker with everything they got anyway.
Aye, even if we have to chase him all the way to Olomouc to do it.
Alright. Next time we'll see who delivers the coup de grace.
Jakey can keep an eye on it while he's hiding in the bushes, shitting his brays as usual.
The only place I'll be shitting is in your tent.
I like that feigned strike from the left, brother.
Yeah, nice trick. What do you call that?
A secret of the trade, Sonny. But
Right,
you lost
we'll have a
your
look around
puff
here
fighting
for,
that other fucker, didn't you, brother?
Clues.
Nah. I was just faking it.
Улики, да,
Oh,
да,
yeah?
конечно.
So how come you were still breathless after, eh? Which do you reckon is better to fight in, brother? High grass or low grass?
I'd say low grass.
Nobody asked you.
Нам нужно поискать улики, говорит.
It ain't that important, maybe. If your opponent...
Доказательства.
You know what I like
Дуэлянт.
best in a skirmish, Jan?
Pray tell, brother.
When there's one last fucker left, we surround him.
Hack him from all sides.
Until he falls in a bloody heap on the ground.
Что там утрата произошло?
We ought to wager on who delivers the fatal blow.
A new wager? Fletch will be up for that.
make it more like a proper war. Maybe if we timed our attacks better, it'll look more like a battle plan, eh? Everyone's still going to lay into that last fucker with everything they've got, eh? Even if we have to chase him all the way, all of us do. Alright. Next time we'll see who delivers the truth.
Топор лесоруба. Ладно, погнали. Печабо, печабо. Вот, что такое? Какая-то берлога. Чтобы людей ловить или как? Печабу, кажется, отстали. Интересный такой тент. Эта штука, чтобы всадников сбивать. Еще полз. Чего тут развелось-то столько? Офигеть. Похоже на лагерь и верху для сушки шмоток. Но об нее мы можем слететь, я вот почему. Так.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for
Ну
you?
как сказать, Ментос? Я рихтарж.
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Merhoyed.
Christ. It seems Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
Now this is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest. A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately.
It's
the house of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Пан это как сеньор, Ментос.
Although I think I already know what it will say.
Просто так называют важных лиц.
Unscrupulous beast. Cruelty and malevolence. I challenge you to face me in a duel, defend your honor. Antinomious wretch. Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
This Sir Hagen wants to challenge you to a duel.
Apparently, he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution to disputes.
But surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel. What about your honor?
Henry, my boy, honor is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard. But in time, you'll learn that some matters are not so straightforward.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years and become a courtier. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honor, but an abuse of honor. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to play by his rules.
Рих, что-то там. Рихтарж, он же Бейлиф. Ну, типа, представитель порядка в городе в одном. Типа там, улаживаю местные дела и так далее.
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
That's a long story.
Well, I'd like to hear the whole story, sir, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. It began in the first year of King Wenceslas's reign. He sent me to resolve a dispute between the Zuls and a neighboring house. It concerned land boundaries. The Zuls had refused to accept the ruling of the land court. His Majesty's position was a little shaky after his coronation. So a decision was made in the royal court to take radical action against any dissent in the kingdom. Since the Zul family was defying the king, we were obliged to punish them. Harshly, as the circumstances demanded. The head of the family, Hagen's father, was hanged, their castle razed to the ground and their property confiscated.
Жестко.
So, they're out for vengeance. But you acted according to the law.
Would it were that simple, lad. I was young and didn't realize the repercussions it would bring. For one thing, the king didn't use it to strengthen his position. On the contrary, he took less and less interest in such affairs.
How come?
Because he realized things would eventually sort themselves out. He promoted me to royal hetman, leaving him to pursue other interests. Secondly, my actions essentially created another band of robbers. When you strip a nobleman of his property, you can't expect him to take to begging. And thirdly, I wasn't aware at the time that the other party to the dispute was distantly related to me. Naturally, that made it look like I was acting in self-interest. If I'd known what I know today, I'd have been a lot more circumspect.
Полицейский, значит, надо на лапу, чтобы повысили или коррупцию не реализовали. Я начальник полиции, Ментос, а не полицейский.
What are we going to do about this?
You and
Куда
Kuma's band
повышаться-то?
will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll deal with him, sir.
I'm sure you will, Henry.
I'd like to ask something about this Sir Hagen.
Вершитель получит достижение. Завершите все задания. Что?
God be with you.
Род Цулей из Остершедека. История рода Цулей удачно иллюстрирует условия, которые сложились в Богемии на рубеже веков. Еще до похищения короля Богемия кишела всевозможными сборничными шайками и братствами, часто возглавляемых низшей знатью. В записях о казнях за 1389 год есть фамилия Цуля, в которых Ян Цуль и его отец Миколаш Цуль упоминаются как атаманы шайки разбойников, совершавших грабежи с базы в Остершедеке. К ним иногда присоединялся дядя Яна Хаген из соседней крепости Кржесице. В основном они грабили путников на торговых путях между Прагой, Кутногорой, Каттенбергом и Бенешовым, а также отдельно стоящей мельницей. Справедливости ради следует добавить, что показания отдельных захваченных в плен разбойников или их соучастников свидетельствовали о том, что многие мельники и хозяева их из окрестных деревень получали от бандитов похищенные товары или помогали им иными способами. Эти украденные товары действительно были очень разнообразны по своему характеру. Мы узнаем из книг о казнях, что Цули похищали лошадей, скот и сельскохозяйственные инструменты, а также ткани и бочки с сельдью. Конечно, деньги были также очень желанной добычей. На рубеже веков шайка Цули захватила замок Чайханов и расширила свои охотничьи угодья. В то же время они также сражались вместе с Прокопом из Люксембурга против Сигизмунда, что прекрасно иллюстрирует, как в то время относились к преступлениям дворян. Между наемником и бандитом действительно была очень тонкая грань, часто зависящая от верности. Возможно, именно из-за Прокопа Цулей особенно разграбили Возможно, именно из-за Прокопа Цули особенно разграбили земли союзников Сигизмунда из семьи Розенбергов. Неудивительно, что большинство записей о Цулях, которые мы имеем, взяты из исполнительных книг Розенбергов, которые изображают их в нелестном свете. В 1401 году они похитили приходского священника из деревни Розенберг, вероятно, пожелая получить выкуп, а затем расширили свои владения, захватив замок Дубу, принадлежавший их бывшим союзникам. Конец набегом Цулей положила только карательная экспедиция под правительством пражского епископа Збинника Зайца из Гамбурга, Заячий замок, покорившего Дубу и Чайханов. Он взял в плен Микулаша Цуля и около 50 его соратников. Ян, самый молодой из Цулей, был схвачен и казнен год спустя. Епископ разделил многочисленные владения Цулей, в которые входили деревни, леса и хутора среди своих союзников, и оставил потомков семьи нищими. Во время карательного рейда замок Чайханов был превращен в развалины, он прошел через руки нескольких вельмож, прежде чем стать собственностью рацика Кобылы в 1411 году. Кобыла основал на его месте новое поселение под названием Коморниградек. Судьба Микулаша Цуля после его пленения также интересна, так как его сопровождал на виселицу сам Ян Гус, и Цуля повесили вместе с его товарищами. Согласно хроникам того времени, единственная уступка его благородного статуса заключалась в том, что он был повешен выше, чем другие преступники. Затем его тело подвесили на крюке и выставили на всеобщее обозрение. В хрониках упоминается, что 7 лет спустя по Праге бродил сумасшедший, призывая похоронить казненных. Поскольку он не смог стащить останки Цуля с крюка, он оторвал одну ногу и оставил ее у хозяйки бакалейной лавки, которая позже позаботилась о надлежащем захоронении. Тело Микулаша Цуля, хоть и не полностью, было окончательно предано земле за церковью святого Стефана в Рыбничке, где в то время было принято казнить людей. Охренеть! Блин, берут какую-то такую вот лютую историю и бахают ее прям в икру. Вот за это вот больше всего респект этой игре. Типа, какая дичь была просто, какая дичь в этом средневековье. И типа, на, получай. Хочешь прикольную историю? Получите, распишитесь. Ну, мэр города и супермэр всех городов. Нет, начальник полиции и мэр — это разные вещи. По основным фильмам начальник полиции рвутся в мэры. Да фиг знает. Обычно начальник полиции жалуется, что типа, ну вы знаете, мэр, моя задница там. Да, в общем, господа, на этом мы сейчас заканчиваем. Kingdom Come. У нас будет сейчас анимешечка, она же убийца гоблинов. Так что стоп-стап, мне описание стрима и поехали. Пара-па-па-пи-пу-па, пи-па-пу-пи-да-пу-пи-пам, па-пу-пи-пам.